Dear everyone, welcome to this interview. Marina wants to present our honorable guest, Michaela Glöckler. She's widely known in a lot of countries. A doctor, a pediatrist, a doctor in Waldorf schools. A lot of us know her book and used this book while bringing up our children. This book, The Child, is translated into many languages. In Russian, for example, it was republished 18 times. Also, Michaela wrote other books like the interviews with the parents. And those books, they are translated into different languages. And Marina wants to add that one of the main points with which Michaela was working was salutogenesis. Salutogenesis, this word, salos, salutis, Latin word, salos, Latin word, and Genesis is a Greek word. And this word was introduced by a scientist in Israel who was doing scientific researches about the women, the refugees who escaped from Holocaust, and it was a very important question about the health of those women. And Antonovsky, who suggested this word, he found out a very interesting fact. There are a lot of women, there were a lot of women who were in camps, in concentrational camps, who survived and who weren't very traumatized. A lot of them were even healthier than normal people who didn't experience such a difficult fate like those women. And Antonovsky was very surprised, and he questioned himself, so what is health actually? How is health, how does it come to us? Michaela herself, she studied medicine, and she had no lecture at the university about the health. She had only lectures about diseases, because it was important to know how to heal different diseases, but they didn't learn how to support health. And then Michaela thought, okay, probably it is just about the money, because pharmacy costs a lot of money, and clinic That's why we didn't learn it at the university. But what Antonovsky found out, it was so astonishing for scientists that 1986 in Ottawa in Canada, there was a summit of international doctors, and the concept of Antonovsky about salutogenesis, about health, supporting health, it was introduced in different countries of the world, so that also at the medical universities, the students can learn and study how is the health coming to people. And at first, in 1994 in Germany, it was the very first time that the lectures about salutogenesis were at the university. And when the pandemic happened, then it turned out that the health system, it wasn't prepared because people, they weren't taught to support their health. They were only taught to get injections. And Michaela hopes that in the future, the international community of supporting health will not only concentrate on healing diseases, but really integrate this knowledge about salutogenesis, about how to stay healthy. What was the main result of the scientific research by Antonovsky? When someone is thinking about something bad and stays in his soul untouched, then his health would be all right. But if someone is thinking about something bad and his soul is responding and also feels something bad, then the person can get sick. So the positivity, positive thinking, or positive feeling, it is really something that can support our health. When we want it, we can support our health. When we are happy about getting to know something new, having realized something new, this feeling of getting to know something new, it is the sense of coherence, the sense of resonance, of being emerged with what you're thinking and what you're experiencing. We can feel something, or we can feel compassion to something, and it is healthy. It is making us healthy. Coherence is the feeling of understanding something. Rudolf Steiner said about this feeling and about thinking. He wrote a small book, The Path for the Spiritual Path. And this book is really worth reading it. It has 12 chapters, and the first chapter begins with the Aries, and then it goes through the whole zodiac. It's interesting whether you will also feel like that. The meditative soul a human being has the sense of trust, and this trust is important. We are together now. Why? Because in our thinking, we were interested about the topic of today's interview, for example, and that's why we decided to come together. But for example, in this book, Rudolf Steiner also describes that but human beings, they have a lot of contradictions. Why are contradictions so painful? Because we don't trust them. We don't trust our own thinking. And it is difficult to let go of the contradictions, the doubts, and for example, when we do eurythmy exercises, then everyone will feel something very, very different. And when everyone stays on his or her own, then it is very personal. The experience of what we did and how did it influence my body. For example, I did an ankle, or I felt a point, or one straight line, or a circle, and parallelity, and the geometry, we can think it, we can find it out, that our whole body is really geometrical. And you can see behind Michaela, there is a small needle tree. It is also doing geometry. It also follows the geometrical laws, but in a different way than a human being. For example, our head is round and our body is in parallelity, and with my hands I can also do different geometrical figures. And I'm, as human being, I'm able to think because in geometrically, because my body is created in a geometrical way. And I can think mathematical laws, and it is really beautiful to think about it, to think into it. And the second point, it isn't connected with thinking, but it is connected with feeling. Our feelings life, what does it want to experience? Why is love so beautiful? Why is loyalty so beautiful? And why? Because it makes sense for us, because we can feel the sense in it, and our thinking, it wants to find truth, our feeling wants to find sense. And Antonovsky, he found out that the women who weren't very much traumatized, they were able to find out the sense in what they came through during Holocaust, who could find positive answers for themselves. Why can a human being be so evil? Antonovsky, he found out that all the women who were healthy after surviving the concentration camps, they all were on a spiritual path. All of them had a shock experience, and they experienced that I'm more than my physical body. I am a spiritual being, and this means that even very difficult fates are can be healed. And the third point is will. Our will is connected with our will. And what does our will want? Our will wants to know how to do anything, something. For example, when we exercise and then our body experience something, then our body is happy that it could experience something beautiful. Marina says that she can feel warmth and truth and joy of what we already heard. And Michaela is probably suggesting that at the end we could do some eurythmy, and Michaela says that each eurythmical exercise, it is important that each eurythmic exercise is connected with thinking, feeling, and will. You can probably see in Michaela's room behind the tree there are eurythmic figures. Each figure has 3 colors, and for example, F is something dynamic, and it has another color than the color of B, for example. So in the eurythmy figures, we can see the dynamic, we can see the intention, and we can see the geometrical form. Rudolf Steiner says that each form that we can see on the earth, for example, this period, each form is the movement that became calm. When we were as an embryo, we were still very streaming, like we were changing the whole time. Our organs, our face, and everything was changing its forms the whole time. And the modern science, it enables us to see the movements of the embryo. And those people who know eurythmy, when they see those movements, they say, oh, the embryo is making eurythmy. And these movements, eurythmical movements, they are healthy, and they support the health. They support our health. The colors of the dress of eurythmy figures that you can see, those colors are connected with the movement and with geometry. The veil is connected with the feeling, and also sometimes the third color is in different parts of the figure, and it is connected with the will. We can do bear, for example, like that, only like a form, or we can do it with a feeling or with a character, with a will. So it depends whether my thinking, my feeling, or my will is the most important when I do a eurythmic figure. Then I do this or that color. Rudolf Steiner, he wanted that at a Waldorf school, the students in the upper classes, that they learn to do the consonants and vowels with really consciously, all the colors. And for Michaela, as a pediatrist, it was very important. Eurythmy was always important. And also, if you are in a distant part of the world where you don't have any eurythmists, you can see the figures, and you can try to do eurythmy yourself. So it's up to you which eurythmy exercise to do. Marina. The exercises that we do eurythmically are the exercises from Eurythmy for You. And our interview is also connected with the International Peace Project that is created by Eurythmy for You. In this project, our course leaders will develop 2 courses for highly sensitive people and for overcoming stress in such a way that the eurythmical exercises can be done by both children and parents, so as family courses. And the next question by Marina would be, for nowadays, which meaning does eurythmy have to support highly sensitive people, to support people facing stress? Michaela, how is stress coming to life, or why are some people highly sensitive in our feelings, but also in our senses? When we are interested about the world, there are just people who are hypersensitive, who can experience everything very, very intensive. Why? Because with their soul, with their I, with their self, they aren't very strongly connected with their body. And why? Maybe because of their constitution, or maybe because of some traumatic experiences from their childhood, because each traumatic experience is taking the soul out of the body. And when a person isn't enough connected with him or herself, with his own body, then it can cause hypersensitivity. When it is difficult to set boundaries, when a person is very much in compassion. At the moment, there are a lot of wars in the world and a lot of extremely difficult fates that the people face. And we know that at the end of each war, people still need to communicate and to find a solution. And this solution is often much worse than what it could have been at the beginning. So finding a solution, it is something, some female probably characteristic, and it is extremely important. And it is easy to understand young people nowadays who are really highly sensitive and for whom what happens in the world is extremely difficult. Some people, they are too compassionate, and we can help them with doing eurythmy. For example, there is a beautiful exercise when we jump and then we also do some gestures with our arms. Ich bin da, I am here. Or, and it is very dynamic. Or another exercise when we do an U, and we go onto the toes, and then we can feel that we are wobbling, but we are coming better and better into our body. And if a person wants to come into his or her body and wants to become less sensible or no longer hypersensitive, then the vowels are extremely helpful. They are also very good to strengthen the immune system, and they help to come towards ourselves. And also E-R-O in different variants. One more exercise. It is also connected with the thinking, feeling, and will. This exercise is also very good to strengthen the immune system. And there are a lot of variants of it in standing or in jumping or in walking. And what is special about this exercise that it is a very conscious movement that is led by ourself, by our I. And when we aren't very conscious in our body, then we can feel stress. Everyone knows this feeling that when we make some stressful situations for us. For example, yesterday, Michaela did consciously a stressful situation for herself because she needed yesterday to do some work with the documents for several hours. And it was, yes, it was stressful, but it was conscious. She wanted to do it. She did something stressful for herself, but at the end, she was happy that it was ready. And it is like in the eurythmy, the OI stress, the eurythmical stress. It gives our body the feeling, I managed to do it, and it makes our body happy. It is a positive stress. And a negative stress is when we do something unconsciously, or when we do something that we don't want to do, or when we have fears that if I don't do this and that, then someone will blame me, or this feeling of being controlled, of being set under the press, the feeling of being of having a duty, it is often stressful, negatively stressful. And when people have a lot of negative stress, eurythmy can also help, and as well as meditation. For example, there is a meditation by Rudolf Steiner. I'm carrying calmness within me. I'm carrying within me the strength that the powers that are strengthening me. what does eurythmy mean? How to reach the understanding of higher worlds, the book by Rudolf Steiner. It has it suggests some very important exercises. The first exercise is calmness. Create inner calmness and try that this calmness helps you to understand what is important in your life. There are different arts of stress, for example, burnout. What should a person learn from burnout? To create own boundaries, to say no, to feel okay when some frustrating situations happen. What is important? Important is to have enough movement. Why? When we walk, when we do eurythmy or sport, especially when we do eurythmy together with a group, when we move intensively to some and do some harmonious movements to music, for example, then our immune system would be strengthened, and also we create inner calmness because eurythmy it is the movement that is strongly connected with the air and with the elements. And when we do eurythmy and then take a break and let ourselves for a few minutes to feel, to think, what did I do? How do I feel now? Then it is very supportive for our health. So Michaela will suggest different exercises, to do different exercises, what are important for you, those exercises. And what is important in all exercise you do, either movements or mindfulness trainings, important is to feel their own process and to become conscious of what is happening within our body. Because what is common for burnout, that the person is too much connected with the outer world and isn't connected so much with his own self. Because the inner stress, the inner press, it is coming like which element is it? Water, we can't press water, but we can press the air, and the air is our soul. We can press the soul just like the air can be pressed. And the blood is the organ for incarnation of I. The liver is the incarnation organ for astral body, and the lungs for ether body, and the kidney is very important for our physical incarnation. A lot of us drink a lot. You can see that Michaela also has a cup with tea. What does kidney do with the liquid that we're drinking? The kidney, it needs, it has a lot of blood that comes through the kidney, and blood has a lot of liquid. And what does kidney do? It makes the blood no longer that thick. The tubulin, it is called tubulin. It is liquid without any protein. So the blood that comes through the kidney, it first becomes liquid. So the it takes liquid from the blood, the primaire liquid, and then the second process is when this liquid is directed to bladder, then kidney, it can make the blood, the liquid, thin, and it can dilute the liquid, so the blood, and then thick it again. So our kidney, it is during the whole day forming 180 liters of primaire liquid, and only 2 liters of thick liquid of urine will be taken out of the body. And this thickening of the liquid, it is the process of incarnating. And when some traumatic experiences happen in our life, then our soul is de-incarnating itself. And then our kidney is getting lost. The self is getting out of the kidney. And then it is very important to do some eurythmy for kidney. Bear is very good for kidney. Eurythmy therapy, it is very important to help kidney to help it deal with the astral body that is too conscious about the outer world. And the I, the self, it is helping also to our I, to our self, to incarnate more in the kidney. And if there's something very important, what Marina wanted to ask, please ask now. If not, Marina is thanking to Michaela that Michaela is helping the peace project, the peace eurythmical project, international project. And what Michaela shared with us today, it is very important also for outer and Marina probably will ask those people who are present here during this interview, that they help us, our course leaders from 15 countries who are going to Sugdidi, to Georgia, to develop together eurythmic family courses. This summer in Georgia, in Sugdidi, we are going to organize a peace project. Many thanks for those who were with us today. At the moment, this peace project has a big deficit, and that's why we're grateful for each help. We want to bring eurythmy to all people who are maybe in some distant places where they don't have eurythmists. Michaela, I was really rejoiced when I was asked to give this interview. When I hear what helped, the question, what helped me in my life to be so active till my age, and I always answer, firstly, it is anthroposophy, and secondly, eurythmy. Eurythmy, it has truth, it has beauty, and it has the sensitivity. And please trust yourself. Trust when you do eurythmy, what does your body want? Some people need more slow movements, the others some different kinds of movements, and this differentiation, it is extremely important, and I wish eurythmy for you to keep this differentiation, because people are different, and all over the world they need different arts of doing eurythmy, and to search together how to bring eurythmy in a free way, in an understandable way. Michaela, she knows some eurythmists from different countries, and she wishes also eurythmy for you and this project all the best. Marina, many thanks. And Marina says she's wishing also happiness and spiritual, on the spiritual and creative path of Michaela. Many thanks and goodbye, says Michaela. And Marina is thanking Michaela and wants to make you attentive now how to help the peace project financially, because we have a big deficit, and we want to show how from different countries you can help this project. For example, on our website of Eurythmy for You, you can find the link for those who live in Russia and Belarus. There are other parties, and we also wanted to say that those who will support us or support us, they will get an opportunity to be during the live streaming from Sugdidi of our eurythmy performance that we will do there, and you will be able to see the results of what you supported. On the 19th of July, we will do the eurythmy performance in Sugdidi, Georgia, and those who supported us would be able to be during the live stream together with us. And each support from every one of you will be very important. So at the moment we have a lack of 15,000 euro to make this project happen. Many thanks for having participated in this interview, and many thanks beforehand for your support. We weren't able to ask Michaela all the questions that we wanted to ask her. There are new books that have questions. For example, there are there's a new book that is translated now into Russian by Michaela Glöckler about the development of the children and about Waldorf pedagogics. How is it helping in the development of children, healthy development? And also you can write us your questions, and Michaela suggested to do one more interview with her, so those questions that we weren't able to put today, we can ask them next time. And in autumn, we will lead the courses, the stress release course, which we mentioned today. It is a course helping everyone to come to his own power, to help him or her own self to strengthen their self. And another course for highly sensitive people, Marina is, for example, the course leader for both of those courses. And what she is learning now also, and what we will develop in Georgia, to create family courses to help parents to do exercises also with their children, and to create a harmoniously healthy development of children with yes, through stress release. Many thanks for everyone being with us today, and see you next time.